Hey everybody, we're at Mew Lake Campground and we're here for winter in the wild, and we're going to take a walk around the campground today and take a look at some of the people's setups. Hot tents, cold tents, there's trailers, some people are cold camping, and hopefully we can get to talk to a few people and get maybe some camping tips. Okay, let's go. Good morning, we're here at Sean Rowley's tent, and he is the creator and host of Paddling Adventures Radio. Sean, are you in there?
No.
Whoever we're talking to, can we come take a look at your tent?
Come on in.
Good morning.
You.
How's everybody doing today?
Good. Come on in.
Come all the way in.
Let's just take a little pan while I'm out here. It's hard once you're inside. There's your couch.
Bed
couch combo.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, it's a work in progress. This is the best yet.
Yep.
Our setup.
Come on in, grab a seat.
Well, I can't sit there and film you.
Why not?
Silly. What you got on there? You look like a Viking today.
I got that.
Where's
I got
your
my
Viking
Mexican
Santa hat?
shirt. I left that at home.
How was your night?
Not too shabs. The stove acts up a little bit. It doesn't do what it's supposed to.
The damper?
So, yeah.
It's a little twisty. I have a solution for that. I'll tell you about it after.
I keep it open, full open, when you're starting the stove. And once the fire catches, you can damper it down, right?
Right.
And
That's right.
that way it's supposed to keep the heat and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
And then if you're going to open your door, you open the damper, all the smoke goes up, then you can open your door and nothing comes in.
Right.
Which it does.
Right.
But it's not
Heating?
heating.
It's not the stove.
No, it's the
It's
wood.
last night. It was very cold last night. I went down to -31 with the wind chill.
Is that it?
And I had the same problem. I've got an 8x8 tent, and I had the same problem with my tent.
Okay.
Last night, the night before, it was golden because it wasn't so cold. I think it was -15. And last night, it was cold.
I didn't think it was going to go down that. They said -22,
my burn
I think it
indicator
was.
said that my stove was at between 700 and 1,000,
Oh, yeah?
and I was still chilly. I
Yeah.
couldn't feel the heat.
Well, see, this...
And there was flames going, there was fire going, but you just couldn't. It was just cold outside.
Even at 8, 9
Yeah.
o'clock last night, we couldn't get the heat up, and the
Yeah.
the logs were burning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
It
But
just
there
wasn't...
wasn't a ton of
Yeah.
heat coming
It's
off of them.
outside. These aren't very thick,
Yeah.
and so they're only made you're still going to be warmer than being outside,
Absolutely.
but
Yeah.
it's not as burning hot where you have to. We were sitting in tank tops the night before yesterday, right? Friday
Yeah.
night, we were in tank tops cooking dinner.
And see, the thing is with this, because this comes up and is a top bunk, right? So all the heat hangs around up here, but it gets trapped between the two. So I'm sitting on the bottom bunk, and of course I can just reach out
Yep.
and put wood in the stove. So I pile wood
Yep, same
over
thing
the
I
side
do.
and then just
Yep.
reach out, right?
Yep.
So you're sitting there thinking, you open it up and the flames are going, the wood's burning, and you're thinking, but it's not retaining the heat.
Yep.
It's not dispersing it into the. I mean, it wasn't uncomfortable to sleep.
Yep.
But I wasn't going to be standing around here in my underwear doing a dance.
Thank God.
You know,
Even though
Or
we know
maybe
that
I
you like
would.
not to wear pants.
pants are an option.
All right, well, thanks for
So-
talking to us today. I hope you guys have a great weekend and enjoy the rest of your stay. All right, so we're here at Carol and Andre LaBelle's tent. It's a Cabela's tent, and they have changed it to have a wood stove in it. So they have that set up in the front, which is really cool. There's their wood, all nice and neat. Some wood down for the floor, and then they've got the tent here. With the 2 beds, beautiful setup, absolutely gorgeous. Strings up at the top to dry all your gear, and they've got a space heater, a couple space heaters going here too. So nice and warm and cozy. Looks great. Oh, we're here checking out Don's tent. He's one of the demo tents here on Family Day in Mew Lake, and he has a snow tracker. Hi, Don.
How's it going today?
Good, and you?
Good.
You've been
Beautiful-
to
beautiful
quite a
tent.
few winter and wilds,
I
right?
think 7 here, but we're not really sure. We lost count, so
Oh,
we
wow.
just come every year camping and enjoy it. Open our tents up for people to have a look through, and it's been working great so far.
That's awesome. So can we have a look?
Absolutely, come on in. It's nice and warm. We just got the stove all going again.
So this is a snow tracker. And this looks, what do we got here? 12? 10 by 12? 8 by 12?
Yeah, 9.5 by 11.
Close.
And it's they say a 3-man, but we put 2 cots in here comfortably. If there's 3 of us, we just lie 3 on the floor this way. So, and it gets nice and toasty in here and comfortable. And
Got a Nyko stove. Is that
I
the
do.
Alaskan Junior?
Yes, I can't remember what model it is anymore. So it's their medium stove.
Okay. It looks.
It's an 18 by 18 by 12 by 12 by 18.
It looks. I was gonna say it looks a little bit bigger than mine, but I think it's just because you have the 2 side shelves. I just have the one.
Right. Oh,
I think it's the same size
I only
as
have
mine.
one, but Doc Howard made me the other one.
Oh,
And we're just going to start baking a loaf of bread soon.
very nice. We'll be back in
I'm just
20 minutes. Half an
Oh,
hour.
it'll be longer than that.
Okay. Well,
I just got it down there, letting it rise.
Sue's back here, just like I
Just
want
giggling,
that.
eh? Oh yeah, no, bake muffins and bread and all sorts of stuff in here.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's really good.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for letting us take a look at
Yeah,
your
no
tent.
worries.
And we'll come see you later. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Bye. Well, I'm here with Howard, and he has participated in quite a few of the Winter in the Wild Family Day demos. Demoing your tent today. What kind of tent do you have?
It's a snow trekker, 9.5 by 11 short wall.
Is that the same as Dawn's? Do you have the same
Same difference, same one.
same
Yep,
tent? Can
yep.
we take a look at it?
Sure. There's my tent. I put a few modifications on it. To get it open, I put a little foot pad on it so I can simply grab the zipper. If I can grab it.
That's brilliant.
It just makes it easier to zip up.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I'm going to steal that from you.
On the inside, I put some orange so I can see it and the Velcro to help hold it shut.
Okay.
Also have another slider on the top.
Oh, it's a zipper.
Put another, yeah, so I can stand and look out. I got a homemade wood stove. I built a snow bed.
Oh, look at your bed. It's way
snow
up
bed.
on. That's
Yep.
really cool.
Big chunk of snow. I didn't need it that
You
high.
don't slide off of that, eh?
Nope, I've got some wooden pegs on the back and the 2 ends to hold everything solid into place.
That is probably the best bed I've seen today. That's really neat.
4 anti-fatigue mats, chunk of black insulating foam, some Reflectix. Whatchamahoozy. Yeah, I got a Delmat 9, and underneath that, I got a Thermarest. That's what it's called, yeah.
That is spectacular. Thank you so much for showing us your tent.
No problem.
I hope you have a great day today.
I will.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm here with Ben Stacy.
Yeah.
I didn't make it out to your site.
No, it
Where
was.
were you camping? I couldn't find you.
Oh, it's easy. I was in the airfield, just about a kilometer in.
Yeah?
It was pretty good.
So you were cold tenting
I was.
in your tent
and-
style?
Yeah.
Tent style?
I was hanging in the trees, and yeah, it was cold. We got down to about -30, -31 last night. So my bag is rated to -34.
Oh,
So I was just
well,
feeling
then
a
you
little
should have been
chilly in the morning.
toasty.
Just a
I was
little
cold
chilly.
in the hot tent with the fire roaring. So I was thinking about you this morning, and I'm like, he's probably like frozen solid.
It was fine.
But you do it all the time. You
Yeah.
really like it, eh?
Yeah, it's great. You know, once you're in your
When are
sleeping
you going to
bag,
get a
you're
hot
fine.
tent? You don't want one?
You know what? I like the idea of it being hot. I don't like the amount of work it is to set
It's
up
not
and
that much
tear
work.
down.
My backcountry hot tent takes me 3 minutes to set the tent
Yeah,
up.
but you got a lot of stuff you got to clean up when you get home, don't you?
Oh, it's not that bad. And I don't freeze. But
I'm usually okay.
anyway, I wish I would have got to see your setup. Maybe you can send me a little picture,
Next
a video
time
clip
you'll
or
have to
something
come
I
out and
can
visit.
lay on top of this and we can
Yeah,
kind of show
for
people.
sure. Absolutely.
And well, you've seen Ben's tent in some of my videos in the past anyways, but
Yep.
it's good to see you and
Yeah,
I'm glad you
awesome seeing you
survived and
again.
have a safe trip home.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
bye.
See ya.
Well, I'm here with Marianne from the camping family, and Marianne's got an Arctic oven.
Yep.
Marianne's been camping here for like a million years. How long have you been winter camping?
Winter camping, 20 plus years. In a hot tent, we're going on 13.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but this is our second tent, and we do 6 in this one, so it fits our family.
It's
4
amazing.
kids, 2 adults, puppies.
I
and
see
we
them
are
there.
Toasty warm.
Can we take a look inside?
Yeah. Just watch your step.
It's kind of like the teepee, so
Yeah.
I said to Sue, that's what she's going to be saying all day. Watch your step.
Yeah, just watch your step.
I'm panning out here still.
Not that corner.
Yeah, I have to get rid of that.
Wow, look at this fantastic
Guys,
setup. Got the snow pants drying over there,
we got
and socks and mitts.
drying. Everything dries really quickly in here. There's no condensation. So you can put something up and the kids can dry their snow pants after playing out, and we're nice and toasty. We're on bunks, so we're utilizing all of the space. Yeah, it's a fantastic tent. We do a table set up just for electric because, I mean, yeah, we've got the Keurig, but it's also good for hot chocolate and pepper soups. And
Well, yeah, and how long you were here for? What, 2 weeks? Was it over Christmas?
we did 11 days over Christmas.
That's
we spent Christmas
crazy.
Day and New Year's Day, and yeah.
So you
it was a lot
have
of
to be
fun.
comfortable. I mean, you can't just be like.
Yeah, we're
kneeling in
fine.
the
Like, we're
snow.
nice, we're dry, we're not, you know. We're probably warmer than most people in cabins. It's comfortable, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
Okay, it's a boot dryer. I have 4 kids, and sometimes skates don't get dry. Like if they've been on the ice, the liners don't come out of them, or if they have like a pair of Keens or hiking boots where the liners don't come out, you need to dry them, and you can't hang them, and if you put them too close to the fire, they melt. So this is a boot dryer. I've just got it rigged up to the bunk, but these things come unscrewed. You keep it in a box, and then when you want to extend it,
Wow. That is so
and then you
fun.
can just stick your but you can stick your boot in, and you can dry it like that. Not that one, but the little ones where I don't want to melt them, right? So you just put them in.
I like all the Keen footwear
And you
in
can-
here.
Oh,
I'm
there's
sure my friends at Keen would like those.
Oh yeah. I hit the sales. They know me there.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Thanks
you've
for
never
sharing.
seen a boot dryer?
I've never seen a boot dryer.
All right. Well, thank you so much for
welcome.
showing us your tent.
You're welcome.
And have a good day. Enjoy the demo day.
Yeah, you too. You too. I think there's gonna be a lot of people.
I think there's gonna be a lot of people.
I think so too.
I think so.
Well, I am here at Dave Johnstone's site, the Canoe Collector. And let's see if he's home. Maybe we can talk him into giving us a little tour of his tent. Hello, is anybody here?
A little tour for sure. Come on in.
My door opener, please. Hi there. How are you?
We're well. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's nice to see you.
Good seeing you.
Hi, Liam.
You remember
Wow,
Christina?
look at this. Is beautiful.
Come on in.
Let me just get a little pan here. Your
I
place.
got a little
It's hard
pan
to.
right at the back of the stove.
I don't want to know about that. Ugh.
No, it's not. Hey, Susan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good to see you. Come on in,
Tuck
guys.
everything back in again.
Tell me a little bit about your tent.
This is nice.
It's dirtier than what I thought it was going to be, but so what? It's a very, very heavy canvas.
Yeah? What's the size?
It's 10 by 12 foot 6
Beautiful.
with 4 foot walls.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's...
It's really nice.
Pretty
Now,
nice.
did you get this used? Where did you get this from?
No, it's actually surplus that I picked up down in Ottawa,
Okay.
and it was made for the Ministry of Natural Resources, but they specified the tent as 10 by 12,
Ah,
so the 6 inches, they refused quite a few of them.
Oh.
So as a result, we picked one up, and here we are.
so you were nice and warm and cozy last night? It was pretty chilly
Yeah.
last night. I was a
Yeah,
little bit cold in my tent.
It took some fooling around with the stove. That first time we've had the tent set up, so
Yeah.
it took a little bit with it. So
And
but
you
it was
didn't
fun.
die, so that's good.
Same number woke up as went to bed, and you gotta like that.
Awesome. I love these little ties that you have hanging here. Did you put those in, or did they come in the tent?
No, that's to tie off to the frame itself.
Oh, I see. But you have some jackets hanging there and stuff,
Yep.
so that's great for gear.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks so much for showing us your tent. I
You're
hope you have a great weekend.
Absolutely. Thank you for dropping by.
Bye.
Take care.
So I'm here visiting with Greg. He's got a beautiful bell tent.
thanks,
Tell me a
Christina.
little bit about your tent.
The tent is rescued from an old scout. It's an old scout and cub tent that was moldering away in a basement. So I took over and I got it all fixed up at a tarp place. I took it and they patched it all up.
That's amazing.
It's,
How big is it?
You know, I can't remember the dimensions on it. I think it's about maybe 10 or 12 feet across, and it was made in 1940.
Mine is 13 feet across, and I can tell you that's way bigger than
Is
mine.
it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I know.
I would say maybe 15.
I can put 4 cots into it if pressed.
Can we take a look inside?
Yeah, go on in.
Is everything decent there?
Yep.
Doesn't matter if it isn't.
Is this your cooking system?
Yeah, we had we pre-made some egg and sausage wraps, and then Greg put the little oven and heated it up really
Oh,
nice
that's
and
super
hot
cute.
inside, and then we were able to boil water too for
We
tea
got
and
another
coffee.
shiny kettle. I'm starting to see a theme here. Got some Coleman fuel so it doesn't freeze. And what's happening behind you there? There's a tent, a cold tent. Is that yours? You staying in there?
No, that's
No.
friends of ours that are using our site, and
Do they have a space heater in there?
They've gone the electric route. So.
It's a beautiful color.
Yeah.
I'm just like drawn to it. Looks good.
Chicken.
Where he poops on my. Oh, too late. Okay, well, you guys couldn't see that, but a chickadee just landed on the top of my camera. Anyways, sorry. Let's go check out the tent. Oh, it's very roomy.
I don't know if you call this cheating, Christina, but up above there is is not just a light, but it's a
Oh, that's
infrared.
awesome.
It's normally
I don't call anything cheating.
that's normally used underneath like a patio umbrella.
Yeah. I think whatever you need to do to be comfortable, if it gets you out here and you have fun,
And you
then
recognize
do
that.
it.
I don't know with you. I always had trouble with the spark arrestor at the top
don't use
clogging
it.
up. So I knocked it out of
Yeah.
that piece, and then I put a couple of pieces of that.
Yeah, I saw that there, the
chicken
wire.
wire.
Chicken
I just
wire.
cut a slot with an angle grinder in there, and that works great.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to get going and take a look at some other tents. Thank you so much for your time.
We'll see you later,
Enjoy the
Christina.
day.
Bye bye.
All right, so over here we have Haley Sontag's tent of wild canoes. It's a snow trekker. What size is this?
9.5 by 11 crew. So this is the one that she bought off of Winter Camping Adventures a month ago, and she's used it twice.
Now,
Since she's bought it.
Winter Camping Adventures, that's the one, a page you run on Facebook?
Yeah, it's a group that I run on Facebook. It's for experienced, new, old, experienced campers, whoever wants to join and ask questions and learn. It's a community-based group, so give more than you take, and everybody's welcome.
Awesome. So if you guys haven't checked out that page, you're interested in winter camping, check that out. I'll put a link to it at the bottom of the video. Thanks so much for your time. We're going to head off and look at some other tents. See you in a bit.
Have a good day.
So here we are at one of the demo sites at Mew Lake this year. And these two tents are made by Camper Christina. And here's her teepee. Here's her backcountry hot tent, and they both look nice and warm and cozy with the smokestacks going, lots of smoke coming out.
Welcome to the Sometimes Eventful Base Camp.
I was going to introduce you, but if you're going to introduce yourself.
Well, you can introduce me.
Well, this is Gail. She runs the We Get Outside Twitter chat, and she's from Sometimes Eventful, and she is an awesome lady. And oh my God, look at these
We've got
lights.
really big lights.
Okay, I got to come back at night and film those.
Yes, you do. 'Cause it makes it
What are you camping in here?
We are camping in a snow trekker. It is 10 by 15. And it is lovely and roomy. You can even come in and take a little look here.
Oh, you've got a floor.
Tons of space.
This is good because some people have lakes already.
Well, we've learned our lessons the hard way, and we're actually a little mushy under here already, but the floor has been awesome and keeping
you've
everything
got
dry.
a welding blanket on the floor.
Yes, we have a welding blanket on the floor. The stove is an Eco Alaskan, the big version of it. We've got our Eureka chairs, a Eureka funky camping table here, and you can see we're totally glamping it up.
It's
So
great. That looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Nice and comfy, cozy, and I bet you guys are nice and warm.
We were very warm.
Well, thank you so much for your little tour.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Where are you headed now? You're going to go do some activities today in the park?
We're going over to the visitor center, and then we're going to go and visit all the Winter in the Wild stuff and just hang out for the day.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for talking with us. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Hey, I'm here with Derek from Paddling Adventures Radio, and Derek is winter camping a different way. He does have a hot tent, but you were on a limited schedule or something, short time?
Well, I just came back from a trip, and
Yeah.
I didn't feel like roughing it this time.
Very hardcore trip, I heard.
It was hardcore.
And you survived.
Yes.
You know
I
what?
survived.
I'm really
Minor
proud of
injuries.
you. I didn't win the bet, apparently, but you made it back safely, and that's really good.
What
and
was
I'm
the
happy. So you said we're going to take a look at your RV?
Sure.
Okay. Show me inside.
So this is roughing it for me for this weekend.
You know what? People camp all different ways in the winter, and it's okay. I mean, as long as you get out, that's the most important thing. It doesn't matter how you do it. And like you said, you were just out climbing mountains.
Yeah.
So the kids sleep up there, or
The kids, we put this down.
kids
where
sleep on the kitchen
here.
table?
Yeah.
Wow.
It drops down to a bed. It's
Like your
too far
booties.
for them to fall
Should I
up
close
there.
the door, or is it okay open for a
Just
few
leave
seconds?
it open. Give you some light.
So I've got the kitchen there. Is that a bathroom?
It is.
Wow! I'm sold. I'm just gonna
Yeah, go ahead.
take a step in there. We got a bed and the fridge.
Fridge, yeah. Fridge and freezer.
Oh my goodness! It's luxury.
I know.
That's amazing.
It's toasty warm. The only thing is...
Now, how do you heat this? I don't really understand how
so,
that works. You
I get
just
a
leave it
thermostat.
running?
No, there's a thermostat here,
Okay.
and there's a propane-fired furnace,
Uh-huh.
and it runs off the thermostat.
Okay.
And it just, see all the vents here? It's forced air furnace.
Wow. That's amazing.
So it just heats it to whatever temperature you set it to.
So everybody stays nice and warm.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's really cool. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for showing me your RV. And
Come
I
back
hope you guys have a
anytime.
great weekend.
Thank you.
Bye. So this tent belongs to Jeff. Jeff and Tara are staying here. And I actually need to come back and take a little tour of his tent. They're out at the visitor center doing the snowshoe hike right now. Alright, so we got a nice little Esker tent here. What size is this tent?
This is a 10 by 10 classic.
10 by 10 classic. Oh, you've got a beautiful floor in here. Now, is that the puzzle pieces type of thing?
Yes, it is.
And do you have anything under it?
There's a tarp, and then there's the, what do we call it, the Flectex?
Mm-hmm.
That's underneath that. So it keeps the,
Oh, wow.
so then that reflects the
Yeah.
cold down and the heat up.
That's fantastic.
So that,
Got quite a bit of pooling going on already today, I noticed. So.
yes, and some of them I've talked to some of the people. Yeah, so it worked out very well.
Well, thank you so much for
No
letting
problem.
us see your tent.
No
Enjoy
problem.
the rest of the weekend.
We'll try.
Bye.
Cool.
So I'm here with Kyle, and this is your older tent, right?
That's correct.
And this is a clamshell?
Clamshell.
Tell me a bit about it.
It's a Bigfoot. It's 8 by 8. It's easy to pop up and tear down because all you have to do is pull the sides in
Yeah.
and push them in, it'll collapse. It's not.
And
very-
it wasn't a hot tent, right? You made it a hot tent.
That's right. I started out. I had a metal plate in here that I just cut the window out, and then I was afraid that I'd forget it. Sometimes we went, so I stitched in some welder's cloth with some high temp silicone and some duct tape.
Yeah.
Just to keep it,
Mm-hmm.
and that way it's all together and folded in,
Perfect.
and it works good.
Can I see inside?
Yep.
It's pretty dark, eh?
It's dark, but I'll open up the.
Oh, I can see.
That a little bit.
Oh, that's great. It's quite a bit of space.
Nice and
Got a Nyko stove in there, Alaskan.
Yep.
Some wood.
Pack up. It works really good and heats this thing, and
Nice big bed, and then even a bed for the dog.
that's right.
It's
There's
fantastic.
not much other room for it, but that's okay too. We want it to grow up and invest in a
Yeah.
nice winter tent, and luckily friends of ours were selling theirs. And so we bought it off them, and they gave us a good price. Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so this is a 10 by 12. And we make it into, it's more or less glamping now. How our setup is. We had a little bit of water from the melt, but we've got it kind of drained out.
I love these chairs. Tell me about these chairs. Is that like a cot chair?
Yeah, they're called a cot chair. We got them obviously at Cabela's.
Yeah.
And they just slide right over the edge of your cot, because a lot of times when you're sitting there having your supper or something,
Yeah, you need a back
around,
rest.
and it's nice.
Oh, I think that's fantastic. I might have to get one of those. And a beautiful stove you have in here.
Yeah, we got that at Cabela's the last time, and this is our first real use of it. So we're quite happy with it. It's worked great. It came with all the attachments, so we're happy.
Oh, that's a great when you can get it all in like one, and you don't have to worry about all the parts. And
exactly.
That's good.
That's
Okay,
well made.
Thank you so much for taking your time to show me your tent. I hope you have a great weekend.
Cheers, you too.
Bye, Kyle.
Bye.
All right, so we are sharing our site this weekend with the Igloo demo. These guys have been hard at work since what, 2 o'clock?
Yeah, about that.
Probably.
How's it going?
Great.
Where's the door?
We don't need one yet.
You don't get to
We
leave.
make it, no, I get it built in. We make it when it's about that high.
Cool.
So we just pop this open, pop this. Built by a gentleman in Colorado named Igloo Ed. If you Google Igloo Ed, there's all sorts of information on how he built this box.
So you guys gonna sleep in here tonight?
No, we go home to our nice warm house.
We're going home to our dog. Otherwise, we would stay and sleep in it.
Well, Sue, if you don't want to stay in the teepee tonight, you can always stay in the igloo.
It will be at the coldest, like -3 in here.
Nice.
Yeah, it stays really warm. So let's try that again.
It's about 15 degrees too cold for me. All right, thanks guys. Enjoy the day. All right, we're here with David Bain, the organizer of the Ontario Backcountry Canoe Symposium and the Winter Symposium.
Mm-hmm.
Here hot tenting for the second time now?
This is my 5th night in a hot tent.
Your
So
fifth
second
night?
time here at Mew Lake.
And a 5th night in your hot tent?
That's right.
Okay, well how'd it go?
It was invigorating at
Yeah.
minus, I think it got below -27. That's
Yeah, it
what-
was minus 28 this morning with the minus 31 wind chill. So.
Yeah, so we didn't keep the stove going all night. We kept it going most of the night, and then I finally dozed off enough that it went out. And yeah, we were.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We were
It's
cool.
chilly.
We were chilly.
Can we take a look at the inside of
You
your
can
tent?
peek. It's a bit of a mess right now, but you know, we're just heading out to do some skating. But
So another
here's-
snow tracker, yes?
Yes.
Sizes?
This is the base camp model, so it's the large one, I guess. It's the largest one you can pick up. We have 2 cots, but we put one down during the day so that we have a little more space.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And so all the bedding's just piled on the other one. And we keep the cooler so that we can keep the anything from freezing, like our electronics and our water and so on.
Cool.
And brought all our wood with us this year. We've got off-cut lumber and hardwood pallets split, and burns really nicely. So yeah,
Awesome.
it was a good night, but cool.
Cool. Thanks,
Okay,
David.
Good to talk to you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, thanks so much to everyone who took the time to show me your setups. As you can see, there are a lot of different ways to camp in the winter. Hopefully you can come check it out yourself next year at Winter in the Wild in Algonquin Park at Mew Lake on Family Day weekend. Bye!